Good morning. I'm going to try to do a Gemini spread for August 2017, and I'm going to use my Zen Spread as soon as I can get some lighting on this situation. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, please watch your moon, rising, and Venus signs. If you'd like a reading from me, my email is in the description along with all of the spreads I use, all of the spreads I've developed and offer. So, Gemini. We need this one. Gemini. A Zen spread, please. A Zen spread for Gemini, please. So I was like up until 1 o'clock last night. Now it's like 5:55 and I'm up again for some reason. Oops. Gemini, please. Gemini, August 2017. This does not want to shuffle. You guys having some problems with the Mercury retrograde. Gemini. A Zen spread for Gemini, please. Let's help these guys out. Mind, body, heart, and soul. Air. I just said that wrong, didn't I? It's going to be mind, heart, body, and soul. Mind, heart, body, soul. Mind, heart, body, and soul. Air, water, earth, and fire. Air, water, earth, and fire. Air, water, earth, and fire. Mind, heart, body, and soul. Cards do not want to shuffle. Alright, tricksters, what are you up to? I have a cousin who's Gemini. It seems like every Gemini I come across has bipolar disorder. And that's fine, but I wish they would just like acknowledge that sometimes people are just like that. Because if it's all Geminis, then it's like, not really a disorder, it's just a type of people. Love and accept them and try to help them. Lord help me. Mind, heart, body, and soul. Body, please, for Gemini. Body. And soul for Gemini. Soul for Gemini. Yep, have the devil reversed in your heart, which is good. You guys are breaking free from contracts, healing from toxicity. Soul for Gemini, please. Soul, soul, soul. Magician reversed. Goodness. In your mind, the 3 cards that came out for your mind, what you might be thinking about. We have the 5 of Wands reversed, the 2 of Swords, and Death reversed. No change. You're supposed to change because that is a major arcana. With the 5 of Wands reversed in your past, this is a past, present, future reading status for your mind, heart, body, and soul. This is fighting that might have occurred that you're getting over. It might have been very, very intense, or you just don't want to fight. You just didn't want to fight about things. Or there was an overabundance of stress going on in your mind, a lot of turmoil, a lot of just, and wanting peace. You just wanted peace. You didn't want anybody fighting. And at your present moment, you have the 2 of Swords upright. You are thinking about protecting your heart and trying to use your intuition in deciding what way to go, what you should do. It's very much a cerebral choice that you're making. I don't see any more of the choices in the rest of your reading. It's not in the rest of your reading, it's just in your mind. You might not want to make a choice. You might not want to fight. You don't want to make a choice, and now you don't want to change. Your future is turning out to be you don't want to change at all. There's no growth. There's no change. There's no rebirth. But it needs to happen because this is death reversed. It might be taking a very long time, this change and this rebirth. This death of something old. It could be old mental ways, like ways of being, mental habits. Anything that's like toxic for you that could be no longer serving you, that you need to change. Do you mind if you can more candles here for you? Burn myself on the lighter. Knew that was going to happen. Being a major arcana coming up, even when it's in reversal, these are major life lessons, major energies that need to be gone through in order to grow your soul. With death, it's always about a change that needs to take place, that either someone's resisting or they're going through at a very slow rate. So, if you guys have a change that you need to make, you really need to think about it. You might not want to with this 2 of Swords at your present moment, but your future is coming out to be like an obvious change that needs to take place. It's obvious. Like, people around you might be able to see, like, you need to change, and you're not doing it. In your heart, you have the Ace of Wands reversed. You have the Devil card reversed. And you have the King or Knight of Cups upright. Baby girl. I fed you, baby. Lord help us. So like the Ace of Wands reversed is losing that spark, not having a new start, no creativity, no passion, no drive, no motivation, You might be feeling extremely depressed. You might be feeling like there's nothing new. But, I mean, with change, new things will come. You change yourself, and that will bring in new things. That will bring in the motivation to do things. It also might mean that you're being extremely fiery, like in a bad way, like belligerent and angry, or unstable and angry and just, upset about everything and blowing up on people. In the center present moment, we have the devil reversed, which can either mean that you are breaking the chains of a toxic situation, that you are breaking free from it. It can be a Capricorn person who is affecting you. Doesn't have to be in a negative way. It can just be a Capricorn might be affecting you. It can be that you are breaking free of contracts or situations or a lifestyle of addiction. It can be that you are using a great amount of willpower in order to free yourself from fears and illusions. You might be breaking free from a narcissist, or you could be going deeper into your fears and your illusions that you have no control, that you are, your fate is already decided, that you are trapped in a situation, that you have no willpower, that you cannot escape. It can be one or the other. Either you are breaking free, or you are sinking down deeper into this feeling of being trapped. It's just an illusion. If you feel like you are trapped, it's just an illusion. We all have God's free will, and that always overcomes the devil and his contracts. And then in our future, for Gemini, we have the Knight of Cups, which is interesting. In your heart, you're moving forward. You might have balanced out your emotions, and you're trying very, very carefully to move forward. Maybe you are breaking free from a soul contract that you've had. It might not have been soulmates. It might have just been a soul contract with another person. The situation had died. It wasn't supposed to pan out beyond the lesson. And the lesson's over, and you're freeing yourself, and now you're moving forward with your cup very steadily, very much in control. So this could be just a change that's taking a very long time to go through. Body. With your body. Goodness. We have the Nine of Cups upright, which is good. We have the Page of Swords reversed. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. The Nine of Cups represents a wish or emotional fulfillment. It could be in the past that you had a hope, you had some sort of blessings and truth that you were hoping for. But you might have gotten some news about it, about your health, that wasn't very good. This can be bad news. And now this is kind of, your health is fading. You might not feel very stable in your health. This can be a situation or a phase that's ending. I'd say the Ten of Pentacles is a lot like going through the life change, like menopause, or like being a teenager and going through that growth. But it's like an end of a phase that's taking a very long time. It's the beginning of a new phase. When a card is reversed like that, it can mean one of two things. Either a situation is taking a very long time to come to completion and move on to the next phase, which would be Ace of Cups. And I'm choking up on this because I don't think I'm going right on it. Well, not because of that, but indicative of not going right, not saying the right thing. Nine of Cups is wishes. The Page of Swords reversed can be spying, it can be legal issues, it can be stress, anxiety, it can be an air sign that is affecting you. It can be bad news. Maybe you don't have clarity. Maybe you just aren't very clear about what's going on with your body. Your health is a bit of a mystery right now. You're just not sure. I'm thinking that you guys should visit the doctor and get a checkup just to see what's going on. We do have Mercury in retrograde, at least the shadow period right now, and that is hard on Geminis. So I do suggest going to get a checkup and making sure that everything's okay. Maybe the news is taking a very long time to come in about your health. Maybe you did get a checkup and you made a wish for something. You were wishing for something. You were hoping for fulfillment. You were hoping for good news with this, but it's taking a very long time to come in. And with this Ten of Pentacles in the reversal, it might be that your health is declining. It might be that it's just a phase and it's taking a very long time for you to get over it. And you're transitioning from one stage into the next, from the Ten of Pentacles to the Ace. That goes along with our Death card in reverse here. It's just a long change that needs to take place. A new phase to a situation. If it is actual death and a person's declining in health, I am extremely sorry. Lord help us. That can be the case with this right here. It might be an elderly person who is not in good health. With your soul, you have the Six of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Magician reversed, which is Gemini. The Magician reversed, I do not like it all. I have to be straight up with you guys. I do not like the Magician reversed. I do not. I'm still a little bit leery about the Magician when he's upright, too. But, with the Six of Wands upright here, you have a victory card. Even with all of this change that's taking place, you do have a victory card. Being recognized, the work that you did, being recognized for the work that you did, it can state that you're just being recognized for something that you did, and it doesn't have to be good. It can be bad, and you are getting recognized for that. It's just recognition, and people knowing what you did, and sometimes it's celebration, but sometimes it's just people gathering around knowing what you did. That's just the energies that I know about. The Queen of Cups in our current situation, you're very balanced, you're very intuitive, you're very kind and caring, and compassionate. I don't know why I said comparing. Your soul is beautiful right now. It's extremely caring, heart on your sleeve person, water sign, very spiritually involved, very deep. And very much in control of your emotions and spirituality. When a Queen of Water shows up in your soul area, that is usually about spirituality and being in tune with the universe and your spirit guides and God, and just being in the flow of the universe. Very good card for the present moment. But then we have this Magician reversed. And this can be somebody who is affecting you, or it can be you yourself. You might not feel like you have control. You might not feel like you're able to manifest. You might not feel that connection anymore. You might not feel like you have everything that you need. But this is a major arcana card, and so it should go upright. It's just, it needs more confidence. It needs more willpower put into it. It does take practice for you to be in contact with your soul, to have a good mind-body-soul connection. This also is a narcissist card. In the opposite way of it, it can be that you are overly controlling. You're trying to control things too much. You're trying to invoke your will onto God instead of allowing God to invoke his will on you. And sometimes we can, like the Magician is all about the law of attraction when it's upright, as above, so below, where we are able to ask for the things that we need and have them manifest in our lives. But usually the thing about it is that we can ask for a lot of things, but if God doesn't see that it is something that we need in our lives, then he's not going to grant that. And it's always God, Spirit, the universe that grants it. And if he doesn't think that that's something that we need, he won't grant it. He won't give it to us. Or he will give it to us, and we'll have to learn the lesson of it not being right for us. Back to the narcissist part. This is somebody who can be very, very controlling, very good at playing mind games, very good at twisting words, very good at manipulating people instead of the universe for bad ends. Usually it's bad ends, and it's a very egotistical person, and they can't even see it. If this is a Gemini person, an elderly person, it's taking a very long time. Lord help us. I am very sorry for that. It's very hard to go through when we have one of our elders decline. see if I can get some advice for Gemini. Advice, please, Gemini, Gemini. A High Priestess in your mind. The Ace of Water in your heart. It's a good card for your heart. The Lovers, you and your body. And your soul. What is going on with Gemini's soul? What advice do we need for Gemini in their soul? Please, God, please. Give us the advice we need for Gemini. Renewal, judgment. This does talk a lot about death to me. And I've never really had that come up in a reading. In your mind, for the High Priestess, we have listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want before acting. High Priestess is knowing what's good and what's bad, the good and bad of a situation, of the universe, knowing, having that deep inner knowing and following your intuition, and being very much connected with the universe and able to flow with your intuition. In your heart, you have the Ace of Water. Falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. Dorian Virtue, Angel Oracle cards. Which is very much the Knight of Cups. Moving forward, you have your Ace of Cups there. It can be the resurgence of a relationship. But if this person is acting as the devil in reverse, or you had to be the devil in reverse to break free from it, then I caution you to be very, very careful with moving forward with that person. It can be spiritual growth. So possibly maybe you are moving forward and growing your heart, evolving with this Mercury retrograde. Instead of actual death, it might just be evolution. And then in your body, you have the Lovers, intimate relationships. Carefully weigh your decisions in good health. So, that's a good sign. Good health, good health. You might have a decision that you have to make concerning your body, what is good for you and what you want. You know, you have the choice of, that pancake or the manna. You can have the pancake, but it's like covered in maple syrup and it's got butter and all kinds of other things going on that are not good for you and could give you diabetes later on. And if you just keep hitting the feeder bar on those pancakes, then you won't be in very good health. But if you choose the banana, then you're going to be fulfilled. You're going to have better health, and it's going to give you nutrition and energy and all kinds of great, effects from that. And you might have that choice with your body. It can also talk to your finances too, because this is the earth element. You might have a choice you have to make concerning your finances. And it might just be the end of a situation, a financial situation for you. Maybe you had a wish that you wanted to move forward on, and you put that out there to someone, and maybe somebody said no, and that's why your finances are being disrupted. You might feel a lack in some area. And then in your soul you have renewal, judgment. Review and evaluate, a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. Maybe you are getting judged wrongly. This can talk about new life. Like death is the death of a situation, and then judgment is that rebirth that comes along. Death can talk about death and rebirth with the sunrise it has, but renewal and judgment, I think, is the key signifier of birth and new life and a new way of being, like the completion of the wheel. You've learned your karmic lessons, and then the rebirth happens. Or rebirth happens and then you move through the wheel. Mercury retrograde, I swear. Lord help us. But Gemini, that was your reading. I hope it helped somebody out there. If it didn't resonate with you, please do look at your rising and moon or Venus sign for those aspects. If you'd like a reading with me, my email is in the description along with all of my readings that I offer. And I hope you do have a very good August. I will talk to you later.